In that video, you are going to learn how to get battery information programmatically in Android. Android OS lets developers to get a lot of data about features of a device. Amongst this data, it's possible to get battery information, for example. An application like CPU, hardware and system info is able to give you following information about your battery. Present or no, health, level, plugged, charging status, technology, temperature, voltage and capacity. So how this app can give you all this information? Application use Android Battery API. So for that, we need to create an activity. We create a load battery information method, and data can be got by registering a broadcast receiver on an activity with correct filter. We create an intent filter. We add several actions. Here, we choose to receive info and data about battery changes with intent action battery change, but also to be alerted when battery is plugged or no. Here, battery info receiver is an instance of broadcast receiver. We register our receiver by calling the register receiver method. And we pass in second parameter the intent filter to create the battery info receiver implementation of the broadcast receiver. In the onReceive method, that will be called when the battery is plugged, for example, when the information of the battery changed, we need to create an update battery data method with the intent in parameter to manage the information got from the battery. First, we check if the battery is present or no. We get the information from the intent. Battery manager class has a lot of constant for this parameter. We use the extra present constant. If the battery is present, we can check other parameter for the battery. We get the battery health. We use a string builder to concatenate the information got from the battery. Here you can note that we display raw values returned by the service, but you can compare these values to constants to display some label associated. For example, if else value returned is equal to 5, it means that your battery is over voltage. A value is equal to number 2 means your battery is good, etc. Now we calculate the battery percentage. We get the extra level and the scale parameter. If this information are available, we have just to make a simple operation to get the battery percentage. We divide the level by the scale and we multiply the result by 100. We check if the battery is plugged or no with the extra plugged parameter. We get the charging status of the battery and we append the value to the battery info string builder. Now we get the battery technology by calling the getExtra method on the indent, then the getString method with the extra technology parameter in the constructor in the method. We get the temperature of the battery with the extra temperature parameter. We make the same operation to get the voltage information of the battery. Now we try to get the battery capacity. Information is not always available. We create a get battery capacity method. And we append the information to the battery info builder. we create the get battery capacity method. Note that this method will work only for Android version superior to Lollipop. So just don't forget to display a toast if battery is not present in the else part of the statement. So in the get battery capacity method, we are checking if our build version at runtime is superior or equal to Lollipop version. To calculate the battery capacity, first we get the property charge counter for the battery, and then we get the property capacity. Like you can see, this method is only available with API 21, so Lollipop. So to calculate the battery capacity, we divide the charge counter value by the capacity of the battery, and we multiply the result by 100. We return the value, and for pre-Lollipop version, return 0. We add the add target API annotation to remove the lint warning. In our main layout, we need to center a text view to define an ID. We center the layout, the text view in the parent, and we define a text size of 20 SP. Okay, it's been well centered. We have just to get the text view reference in the onCreate method. With the findViewById method, and in our method to get data, we set a text by calling the toString method of the battery info built during the update battery data method. Now we can try the result on a demo application. Note that on an emulator you will have less information displayed for the battery than on a physical device. Wait some time during the Gradle build. Okay, the APK is installing and the activity will be launched quickly. Okay, so you can see the information, the health, the battery percentage, the plug status, the charging status, the technology, the voltage is not defined correctly on the emulator, and the capacity too. To avoid this problem with the capacity, we can display it only if the information is greater than 0, and the same for the voltage. That's all for the tutorial. Don't hesitate to leave me your comments and subscribe to the SSOREL channel to discover more tutorials about Android development.